Tonight on the Sunday Sit-Down, we're joined by Huntington University men's basketball coach Ty Platt. Platt's coaching career spans over 20 years in the high school and the college ranks, including 3 years as an associate head coach with the Foresters under his father, Steve. Now, Ty is entering his 5th season at the helm for Huntington. You started coaching in the high school ranks, and I know at the time when you got your first job, you were the youngest head high school coach in the state. How old were you when you first started?
Well, I was 23 years old. I don't think I had a clue what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to be a coach, and I had a guy that gave me an opportunity down in Hanover, Indiana at Southwestern High School. And again, I think it was a God thing. I really do. I think, I was wet behind the ears, so to speak. It was my wife and I, and we traveled all the way down there along the Ohio River, and it was 2 of the greatest years of my life, I'll be honest. It's still, my first team is the one I'll remember forever. Those guys still come to a game every year here at the university. Usually it's a game in Indianapolis, and it's 6 or 7 of them, and they still call me coach. And these guys are 35, 36 years old, and it's just fun. That's what it's all about.
What was that first season like? You're coaching players who are 5 years younger than you.
Yeah, it was a little different. It was my first year of teaching as well, so everything was just new. And I think as a result, you were almost relaxed because everything was, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, you go into it and you don't realize what you're going to get into. Parent meetings, players upset with playing time, all those things that coaches deal with.
Your career progresses, you make a number of stops, and then Huntington comes into the picture. What did it mean to you to get the opportunity to not only come here and work, but get to coach alongside your dad?
Well, it was great. I mean, it's kind of a dream come true, I'll be honest. Dad and I have a great relationship. My mom and dad and I, and my wife and our entire family. So to get to do this on a daily basis, he still comes into practices, and he's around all the time. And then just to be able to try to carry on the tradition of Huntington University Forester basketball.
Continue to be aggressive. Continue to look to...
At what point did this program really feel like it was yours?
Well, I think, first of all, my dad has put the program on the map, both as a player when he played here and then when he was a coach here for 14 years. They attained a lot, or they just achieved, rather, a lot of success. I mean, they were ranked #1 in the country. They had been to the national tournament 7 times. Those things were great. So, I mean, I came in with a solid, strong foundation. But I guess you feel that way now if you've been through a whole cycle of players. Caleb Kennedy, that we talked about, was my first recruit. So I guess I feel now like the team is mine, if you will. But collectively with Dad, myself, my assistants, and our community, it's kind of our team.
Well, the aforementioned Caleb Kennedy was the team's top offensive weapon, top player in general last season. He was lost to graduation, but Platt pretty high on the Foresters for next season as they return their next top 8 scorers. So could be a good year for hoops down at HU.